welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to the 2024-25 CONCACAF Nations League Draw. Reacción de la Sorteo de la Liga de Naciones de la CONCACAF. This time it's just a semifinal and final, by the way. There will not be a repechaje in this system. Of the CONCACAF Nations League Draw today, Canada, USA, Panama, and Mexico have the byes to the quarterfinals. 12 teams in League A, 4 teams go to the quarters against those 4 teams, just like last Nations League. No repechaje after that as well. 4 pots in League B, 4 4-team groups. League C, 3 groups of 3. 9 teams in League C. So, with that being said, we are ready to go. Is Suriname ready for Nations League? I mean, I'd say they are. They're still in League A. That's the good news. There's some big teams that went down the last edition. El Salvador went down to League B. Curacao went down to League B. Haiti went down to League B. And DR stayed up. Grenada went down. Yes, but I'm not watching because it's not the Leafs. Of course I'm covering the draw. What? I'd be crazy not to. What are we talking about here? Draft lotteries tomorrow. Can't wait. Good for y'all. Will you cover the Finalissima in 2025? Yes. I will cover the Finalissima in 2025. Don't worry. But League A, 2 teams in 6 pots. I think League C goes... I think they go League C first, but I think that makes the most sense. But 1 team from each pot in each group for League A. So pot 1 will either go A or B. Pot 2 will either go A or B. So on and so forth. I'm not surprised. Of course they're going to get another one of Messi's friends. What are we doing here? It's like, oh yeah, he's going to get another one of Messi's friends. Acting like this ain't some surprising. Come on now. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Super chats are on as well. We'll review this draw once it's over. Draw should be starting any second now. Well, the transmission of it. You know there's going to be like 30 minutes of full roll and bullshit, but what can you do? What's your prediction for the Dominican Republic's group stage? Which team will be easier for the group stage for the Dominican Republic? Out of pot 2, I think you want Bermuda or St. Lucia. Pot 3, I think you want St. Vincent. Pot 4, honestly, any of them out of pot 4. So, as long as you avoid Puerto Rico, I think you'll be fine. Of course, you'll avoid Haiti, El Salvador, Curacao. Yeah, as long as you avoid Puerto Rico, yeah, and Grenada, I think you'll be fine. I'm not saying you'd lose to them, but Grenada just came back down from League A. So that could be tougher. As long as you don't get Grenada in your group, I think you're home free, in my opinion. And you don't get Puerto Rico, I think you're home free, in my opinion. Nobody in pot 4 really scares me for y'all. I think you should handle that no matter what. So, that's my opinion. As long as you avoid Puerto Rico and Grenada, you should be very happy. Gold Cup 2025 will be interesting of the things that I heard. It will be, and it will have a lot of guest opponents. A lot of guest opponents as a mini World Cup type situation. I can't wait to see it because it should be fun. Excuse me. Start at 5:55. Their stream starts at 6. Central. Excuse me. How we doing? There it is. I will quickly skip this ad. Perfecto. And here we go. Says Casemiro should go to MLS or Saudi. Only has 3 games left. Top level of European football. Carragher said it. I know. I just saw. Well, I was able to skip the ad. That's how it works. Is the FIFA Club World Cup draw in December? They normally do the draws for big tournaments, if you talk about the bigger one, about 6 months before they're played. So, yeah, I would say very likely, probably something like that. They're going to treat this like it's the freaking bee's knees, so I'm sure about December would probably be the FIFA Club World Cup draw for 25. The Intercontinental Cup should be drawn about probably October. Yes. Well, they have 2 live streams because one's in Spanish, one's in English for the people that are able to watch it on YouTube. I think that makes sense. I don't really think there's much to I don't think there's much to really frickin' what's the word? Translate, but sure. I agree with that. CONCACAF, love for our game. Martial's been linked to MLS. I saw that. Sancho's redeeming himself because he's actually playing at Borussia Dortmund. Who would have thought? And here's the start of the Nations League 23 or 24-25 draw. Of course, the USA just won this trophy 2 months ago. Again. Because they give him belief. They believe in him. I mean, see how this draw works, or how it goes, I should say. Hit that like button, let's get this one going. There's the CONCACAF General Secretary, Felipe Moggio. They're bringing him out. No, because I don't play Clash of Clans. It ain't 2014. Clash of Clans isn't cool anymore. Hadn't been since 2014. I have no idea, and frankly, I have no idea. We'll find out. I don't know. They could lose it this time. They may not lose it for like 5. I don't know. Be interesting to see what happens. Hit that like button, let's get this one going. Sancho's destroying midfield Champions League, but Ten Hag is watching TV at the same time. Well, this is true. I mean, Candy Crush isn't as bad. I mean, Clash of Clans, though. Like, people have built on that idea, so to speak. But I still play FIFA Mobile, so who knows? What's the worst scenario for the USA in the draw? Well, I mean, considering they're seeded in the quarterfinals as the second best team, of the quarterfinals, they get the better loser, the better group runner-up. Canada will get the best group winner in the quarterfinals in November. Panama will get the worst group winner, or the less well-performing group winner. The United States will get the best runner-up, and Mexico will get the worst runner-up. 1v8, 2v7, 3v6, 4v5. Think of it like that. How long you streaming? When's the next one? Probably about an hour, because it's just a draw. Next stream will be Wednesday evening, Toronto versus CS Saint Laurent versus Toronto. And I may go live for the Louisville City versus Seattle game that day as well. I may. There's enough time in between that I could do that. So we'll see. I used to play Flappy Bird. I didn't say I wasn't making fun of any mobile games. Hit that like button, get this one going. Super chats are on. We got 41 teams. Well, 41 minus 4 is 40. 37 teams to draw and 4 that just know where they're going to be, ideally. In theory, they know where they're going to be. It actually is. See, that's what the fall to all moments are for. We shoot the breeze and then we get into the draw. That's about how this works. 30 minutes of shooting the breeze with all the fall to all going on. 30 minutes of talking about the draw or less. Talking about League A. When is the Nations League? Starts in September again. So in September, the Nations League will start in the September window. League A plays their group matches in September and October like they did last year. The quarterfinals in the League A window will be in November. League B and C will have group stages September, October, and November. So, and then the semifinals and finals will be March of 2025. The only thing different about this year's Nations League format is there's no repechaje. Same format as 23-24, but no repechaje. That was only for the Copa. For Copa reasons. So, middle of September is when it starts. Which I'll be covering it. Don't worry. What happened to Diego Coca? Misspelled his name, former Atlas and Mexican national team coach. I don't know what happened to him, honestly. I haven't heard anything out of him. He could be coaching in South America. I don't know. What I do know is I ain't heard nothing. So be it. No, the Nations League starts in September. I didn't say nothing about a giveaway. Especially not a PS4. That was you. You got a headcanon. Nations League. Start in 2018. CONCACAF Nations League match windows September, October, November. For the group stage, the finals are in March. I think it does water down the regular season when 10 teams make the playoffs, yes. League A has a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16. League A, 4 seeded to the quarterfinals, 5 through 16 are in a group stage. Mexico will play the worst group runner-up. League A's match windows, September, October is a group stage. 2 home, 2 away for 4 matches for each team. Swiss system. The top 2 teams and the 2 runners-up will play the quarterfinals. In November, 2-legged tie. The winners go to the finals in March. Semifinal and final. League B, 4 groups of 4. I have no idea. September, October, November group stage match windows. 3 matches, 6 matches, home and away. Centralized location for each group. Really? I don't like that, but okay. It depends. Wait for my prediction. League C, 3 teams, 3 groups of 3. 4 games each. September, October match windows for League C. 4 matches at a centralized location. Plays technically the home team or not. Promotion and relegation, of course, in Nations League. The group winners from B and C will be promoted. C to B, of course. The best runner-up will also be promoted to League C. The bottom finishers in League A will be relegated to B. The bottom finishers in B will be relegated to C. The Nations League finals are in March, semifinals and final. And third place. We get a semifinal and third place and a final in March of next year. Darwin Nunez deleted all the Liverpool pictures on his Instagram, huh? Not surprising. And CONCACAF Nations League will qualify to CONCACAF Gold Cup this year. So it is a qualification as well. We don't know how exactly that'll pan out. We just know it's a qualifier. So that is the competition procedure. As it was in 2023-24. Crystal Palace 4, Man United 0. I saw that. League A, Canada, Costa Rica, Cuba, French Guiana, Guadeloupe, Guatemala, Guyana, Honduras, Jamaica, Martinique, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, United States. League B, Antigua, Barbuda, Aruba, Bermuda, Bonaire, Curacao, Dominica, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Grenada, Haiti, Montserrat, Puerto Rico, St. Lucia, St. Martin. They pulled it down quickly. Crystal Palace on fire right now. Chelsea's going to get Europe. That's what I found out. I love it. I just hope it's conference. I want them to win a trophy they don't have. Brought out Fernandez, the chief football competition officer for CONCACAF. Surname in League A? Yep. Thoughts on Tony Khan owning TFC? I would hate that. MLSE sucks, but Tony Khan owning TFC, no. I mean, he loves to write blank checks. The draw is about to start. Oh, 14 minutes. Huh, interesting. Okay. Not as much falderall as I expected. Not as much falderall as I expected. So, CONCACAF Nations League Draw procedure. League A, League B, League C, of course. Based on the CONCACAF rankings as of March 31st, 2024. Any hiring news for new Liga MX coaching spots? No. So in pot, quarterfinals seeded Mexico, USA, Panama, Canada, Jamaica, Costa Rica, pot 1, Honduras, Guatemala, pot 2. Basically 6 pots of 2 teams, 4 pots of 4 teams in League B, and 3 pots of 3 teams in League C. Single blind system. So each pot will be drawn, and each team will be put in a group. League CBA. So out of pot 1, each ball will be drawn out of each pot to make a group. So pot 1 will be drawn first out of League C. First team goes into A1, second team will go into B1, third team will go into C1. So as follows. Pot 2, A2, B2, C2. Pot 3, A3, B3, C3. Then you go to League B. The winners of each group will go up to League B. The best runner-up will go to League B as well. Group A, so pot 1 goes in 1, pot 2, of course. So each pot basically gets emptied into each slot by their number as well. So that's how the matches get drawn as well. Turko Mohammed said no to Tijuana. That's smart. That's smart because you'd be dumb. You would be dumb to coach Tijuana. I mean, legitimately. Besides, the Monterrey job will probably open in about 2 weeks. So, dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. Turko Mohammed back to Monterrey. Dread it, run from it. Yeah. It was kind of a wild Champions League, though. Jean-Michael Williams to draw each pot out of League C. We start with League C. So, 3 pots to be drawn from League C, 4 pots to be drawn from B, 6 pots. Vucedic to Mazatlan. Yeah, I can see that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Martin and Selmy, best new coach Liga MX this season. I agree. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought it'd be Gago. But I mean, Arsenal did look pretty good until they went out. So, pot 1, pot 2, pot 3 for League C. League C, pot 1 is St. Kitts and Nevis, Belize, and Barbados. Pot 2 is Bahamas, Cayman Islands, Turks and Caicos. Pot 3 is British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Anguilla. Out of League C, St. Kitts and Nevis, Belize, Barbados, and Bahamas were relegated from League B. Cayman Islands, Turks, BVI, USVI, and Anguilla still in League C from last term. St. Kitts is in League C. That really sucks. I figured what happened. Didn't I say 2-1? Starting with pot 1. Who comes out first in this draw? For A1 will be A1 it will be Barbados. Barbados in A or C1. Or A1 for League C, Barbados. Next up, Barbados in Group A, League C, Group A, A1. B1, St. Kitts or Belize. It is Belize in Group B. That means St. Kitts and Nevis is in Group C1. Should be correct. It is St. Kitts and Nevis. So, A2, Bahamas, Cayman Islands, or Turks and Caicos. Who's in A2? It is the Bahamas. Bahamas are in Group A with Barbados. Group B will either be Cayman Islands or Turks and Caicos. Group B will be the Turks and Caicos Islands in Group B. Which means the Cayman Islands go into Group C. C2, the Cayman Islands. All right. So British Virgin Islands, the USVI, and Anguilla in Pot 3. Who finishes out Group A? It is the U.S. Virgin Islands. USVI finishes out Group A with Barbados and the Bahamas. British Virgin Islands, Anguilla left to be drawn out of Pot C, Group C, League C, and Pot 3. British Virgin Islands or Anguilla? It is Anguilla with Belize and Turks and Caicos Islands in Group B, League C, Group B. And finally, the British Virgin Islands, the final team to be drawn out of Pot League C. And it is the British Virgin Islands playing St. Kitts and Nevis and the Cayman Islands. So, League C. 1B. What team's on the rise? Jamaica. Which team is on its last legs? No, Costa Rica is still on its last legs. I don't care if they made the Copa. So Barbados, Bahamas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and League A of Group C. League B, or Group B of League C, is Belize, Turks and Caicos Islands, Anguilla. Group C of League C is St. Kitts and Nevis, Cayman Islands, and the British Virgin Islands. We move on to League B. It is very interesting, honestly. I mean, St. Kitts should play very well. But it's an interesting group. It is a very interesting... Very interesting. So, League B. 4 groups of 4. Start with Pot 1. So, League B. They're going to bring out the drawer or do something to put the balls into the 4 pots for League B. And bring out 2 drawers. Carlos Pavon coming out for helping the draw. Wonder if they're going to keep them as is. I just want to see Mexico. Well, you're not going to see them come out of a pot because they're already seeded the quarterfinals. So you won't see them till they play in November. You got winning the 2025 Nations League. I got USA, Jamaica, or Canada. Honestly, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, one of those 3. USA, Jamaica, or Canada. Mexico, play. Well, you're going to have to wait till June to see Mexico play. But yeah, I think USA, Canada, or Jamaica. I don't think Panama. Panama's got an underdog chance, but not exactly. Mexico, they'll make the final and choke. Even with Jimmy, they choked. So, League B, Haiti, El Salvador, Curacao, Dominican Republic in Pot 1. Bermuda, Puerto Rico, Montserrat, St. Lucia, Pot 2. Pot 3, Grenada. It's Grenada. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Antigua, Barbuda, Aruba. Pot 4, Dominica, Bonaire, St. Martin, and Saint Martin. Haiti, El Salvador, Curacao, Grenada went down. Really, a 10-second ad now? They will soon. You got to be kidding me. Now, of all times? Now? Got to throw an ad in there? Then you got Aruba, Dominica, Bonaire, and St. Martin who came up from League C. 4 pots. So we start with Pot 1 of League B. Haiti, El Salvador, Curacao, and Dominican Republic. Who comes out first for Group A1 of League B? That will be El Salvador. El Salvador in Group A. El Salvador, the fallen giant of League B. Haiti, Curacao, Dominican Republic are left. B1 will have Curacao heading the group. A failed renaissance. The failed project of Curacao in Group B1. Haiti or Dominican Republic, Group C is Haiti. Group C1 is Haiti, which means Dominican Republic will be Group D1. It is the Dominican Republic. All right, we move on to Pot 2, Bermuda, Puerto Rico, Montserrat, and St. Lucia. A2 will be Montserrat is A2. In Group A with El Salvador is Montserrat. Bermuda, Puerto Rico, St. Lucia. Who's going into Group B? St. Lucia. With Curacao in Group B. Bermuda or Puerto Rico, who will face Haiti in Group C? Dominican Republic better be hoping this is Puerto Rico. And it will be Puerto Rico facing Haiti. They dodge a bullet. Puerto Rico in Group C. Which means Dominican Republic will get Bermuda in their group. Bermuda to Group D. Bermuda is D2. Yep, it is. Bermuda in Group D. All right. Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Antigua and Barbuda, and Aruba in Pot 3. Who goes into Group A with El Salvador, Montserrat? That is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent in Group A. Grenada, Antigua, Barbuda, and Aruba still standing for Group B. We got Grenada in Group B, which I think that's also a bullet dodged by Dominican Republic. The two bullets they needed to dodge, they dodged. Antigua, Barbuda, or Aruba in Group C. It'll be Aruba in Group C, which means Antigua and Barbuda. Probably wanted Aruba, but, you know. They dodged both bullets. Antigua and Barbuda to Group D, yes. With Bermuda and Dominican Republic. And then finally, Pot 4, Dominica, Bonaire, St. Martin, and Saint Martin. A4 will be pretty much Bonaire. Wait, no, Jamaica won. Bonaire goes into Group A. So, Group A, El Salvador, Montserrat, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Bonaire. Dominica, St. Martin, and Saint Martin standing left. Group B will be St. Martin in Group B. Group B, Curacao, St. Lucia, Grenada, St. Martin, Saint Martin, and Dominica for Group C. It is Saint Martin in Group C. Haiti, Puerto Rico, Aruba, Saint Martin, and finally Dominica will be in Group D with the other four, the other three. And it's Dominica. That is the end of Group League B's draw, which is Dominican Republic, Bermuda, Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, which means League B is El Salvador, Montserrat, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines and Bonaire in Group A. Group B, Curacao, St. Lucia, Grenada, Saint Martin. Group C, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Aruba, or St. Martin in Group B, Saint Martin in Group C. So Curacao, St. Lucia, Grenada, St. Martin in Group B. Group C, Saint Martin, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Aruba. Group D, Dominican Republic, Bermuda, Antigua and Barbuda, and Dominica in Group D. League A to be drawn. They're better than that. Yeah. Group A and Group B. 6 to draw. League A, Pot 1, Jamaica, Costa Rica. Pot 2, Honduras, Guatemala. Trinidad and Tobago, Martinique. Pot 3, Pot 4, Cuba, Guadeloupe, who came up last term. Pot 5, Nicaragua, who came up last term. Suriname. Pot 6, French Guiana, and Guyana in Pot 6, who also both came up last term. And Canada, USA, Mexico, and Panama have quarterfinal byes as it stands. So, 2 pots each. So each draw, so the first drawing goes into League A. Yeah, don't bring that one up because they'll talk about Gold Cup 20 or Gold Cup 15, and you just don't want that to happen. Pot 1. Jamaica or Costa Rica in Group A will be, who heads Group A? Will be Costa Rica. Group A is Costa Rica's. And Jamaica will be in Group B. It's that easy. I agree with that. And it's Jamaica. All right. Honduras and Guatemala to draw. Pot 2 is Honduras and Guatemala. Who goes into Group A? Who goes into Group B? Lol. Remember, bottom 2 teams in each group get relegated in League A, by the way. Guatemala in Group A for Costa Rica. All right, Jamaica will be Honduras. So Honduras and Jamaica. I think that's easy. Jamaica should win that group. Trinidad and Martinique in Pot 3. Who's first? We get Martinique in Group A. Martinique in Group A with Guatemala and Costa Rica. So Group B will be Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, it is, with Jamaica and Honduras. Probably not the one Trinidad wanted if they wanted to make another quarterfinal run. I think they could have in Costa Rica, Guatemala's group, but I don't think they could have. I don't think they will in Group B. So Trinidad will not make a quarterfinal run unless some crazy stuff happens. Pot 4, Cuba and Guadeloupe. Who goes to Group A? It will be Guadeloupe. Jesus Christ, Group A is trash. Well, I mean, it's good for Costa Rica and Guatemala. It's not good for everybody else. Cuba going into Group B. Cuba. Well, it depends on who they play. They don't have to play everybody. They just have to play 2 home and 2 away, and they might just play somebody double. They probably want Cuba. Depends on who they play. Honduras might get Jamaica twice. Who knows? Pot 5, Nicaragua, Suriname. A5. I hope to God. I'm focusing more on Group B. I can tell you that much already. Suriname in Group A. And that'll be in Group B, Nakrawa. Probably the USA. Pot 6, French Guiana and Guyana. 2 more teams to draw. Group A will be finished with this pick. French Guiana or Guyana. Who will it be? Group A sucks, man. It is Guyana in Group A to finish it out. If Costa Rica and Guatemala don't get through Group A, they've absolutely failed. Let's just put it like that. And finally, the last pick of it all is French Guiana. Suriname might have a chance. French Guiana to go into Group B. Which means League A, Group A, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Martinique, Guadeloupe, Suriname, Guyana. Group B, Jamaica, Honduras, Trinidad and Tobago, Cuba, Nicaragua, and French Guiana. They should get out of it. Group B is the group of death, yes. Jamaica, Honduras, Trinidad. Somebody's getting knocked out who made the quarterfinal. Somebody who's getting knocked out who made the quarterfinals last year. Hell, the semifinalists might get knocked out. The third place team might get knocked out, depending on how the draw makes. Because they don't have to play everybody. They have to play 2 home, 2 away. And it depends on what the schedule says, the Swiss system. So, League A, Group A should be Costa Rica, Guatemala. I think that's locked on. That's a bad thing. League A is so top heavy. I mean, Suriname has a chance to get out of there. That's the good news. The bad news, I don't think Guadeloupe gets out of there, to be honest. They did draw Canada, but we got to see how they play. The bad thing about them is they got up to League A, but their momentum has been shifted. Now, if they play well in World Cup qualifiers, we'll see. But, I think it's Costa Rica, Guatemala for the taking in Group A. So I'm thinking Costa Rica, Guatemala, Jamaica, and Honduras. Any interesting relegation scraps? I don't think Trinidad's finishing that low. Suriname might be in one. Guadeloupe. That might be interesting. Martinique. That's interesting. You have Martinique, Guadeloupe, and Suriname fighting not to be 5th. I don't think Trinidad finishes that low. One of them will be 5th. And Guyana's in there too. So, that bottom 4 is even. You say somebody that, Suriname survived relegation by the skin of their teeth and El Salvador being absolute crap. I don't know if that'll happen this year. I would probably have Martinique and Guadeloupe pipping them, in my opinion. So that could be interesting. I think that's the interesting thing about Group A. The thing that isn't interesting is Costa Rica and Guatemala finishing top. Now, the bottom 4, 3 to 6, who's getting relegated? That's the interesting part. Group B is the top 3, seeing which team is going to be left out to dry. Personally, I don't know. League B, no, El Salvador should top their group. Grenada, Curacao, honestly, they're fighting to win, but I think we know St. Lucia or St. Martin's going down. Haiti, Puerto Rico fighting to win. Aruba's probably going down. Probably Dominica going down, or Bermuda in Group D. Nobody goes down in League C. So, yeah, League A, Group A is interesting for relegation reasons. If you're that type of person, if you're that type of fan, it is. But with that being said, if you like this stream, we'll cut it from there. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe, you know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribed, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, participate, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this draw, my recap, and my thoughts. I didn't know it'd be less than an hour. I thought it'd just be an hour, but this is a quick draw. With that being said, I'll see you within the hour for the review, and then I'll see you on Wednesday for Toronto versus CS Saint Laurent, and maybe Seattle versus Louisville City. Who knows? Maybe I'll choose to do that, and I will be live on Thursday for one of the Liga MX Thursday quarterfinal games. That if they're played on Thursday, Sunday, I will be. So I'll pick which one's the better series in my book. I'll be live for that on Sunday as well. So thank you. Thank the Leafs. Thank the Leafs. My Liga MX fans, again, get Liga MX coverage. Which teams play in the quarterfinals? The teams that get a bye is Canada, Mexico, USA, and Panama. The top 2 teams in each group go to the quarterfinals. The best winner plays Canada. The worst winner plays Panama. The worst runner-up plays the United States, or the best runner-up plays the United States. Worst runner-up plays Mexico. But we'll know that in October. So that means Jamaica. Well, actually, no, that might be a good thing. Group B, where Jamaica is, that might be a good thing. That might be a good thing. Because Honduras and Jamaica and Trinidad are going to fight it out. I don't think they'll be the best winners. So Canada's either getting Costa Rica or Guatemala. Whoever finishes top out of that. Because that's going to be a cakewalk. Unless Costa Rica and Guatemala play each other twice. Yes, just like Panama's the only new one who got a bye. They took Costa Rica's bye. Costa Rica's in the group stage because of the CONCACAF rankings on March 31st. So you know what? For Canada's sake, it's good that Jamaica got put in a group that they did. We ain't going to have to play them again. Unless the scheduling's like, nope, Costa Rica, Guatemala play each other twice. But I guess that means one team's winning with 12 points. I don't think Jamaica's winning their group with 12 points. It'll probably be more like 10. In the end, yeah. Yeah, something like that. With that being said, again, I'll see you later. I'm out. Peace.